there. I didn't realize you were watching. I'm not actually a conductor. I don't conduct music. I am a painter. I use paintbrushes to paint pictures. My name is Mark Rothko. Do you mind if I sit down and tell you a little bit about myself? I was born in a place called Europe, in a little country called Latvia. And when I was a little bit older, I moved all the way across this big ocean to a place called the United States, which that's where you live, right? The United States. And I moved to a city, the Big Apple. That's what they call it, the Big Apple, New York. And what's New York known for? Well, New York is known for its bagels. Crispy on the outside, some sesame seeds or poppy seeds, whatever you like. I love bagels. That's what New York's known for. But it's not what I'm known for. I'm known for my paintings. Now, when I paint, I like to layer colors. What does that mean? Layer colors. Well, it's kind of like making a sandwich with colors. I take one color and I put it down on my canvas, and then I take another color and I put it right on top. And then sometimes I'll put another color and I'll make it into a sandwich and layers of colors. And you could see in some of my paintings, some of my pictures that I make here, that I layer colors. I take a color like yellow and then I put a color like orange right on top. And they look so beautiful when they are on top of each other and next to each other. Sometimes I put them on top of each other, and sometimes I put them next to each other. Let me show you how I do that. Come over here. Excuse me while I take off my wool jacket. I don't know why I'm wearing a warm woolen jacket when it's 78 or 80 degrees outside. I don't have an answer to that question. But I'm going to show you how I make some of my artwork. Now, if you are going to be using, there's a few options. You can use paint, like this. You can use crayons, or you can use markers, okay? Now, the first way I'll show you is how I usually do it, which is with paint. So I'll take one color and I'll put one color down on top of my paper or my canvas. And it's okay that I had a little paint on my brush before, because it mixes in. And I could cover my whole paper with just that first color, or I could add a different color for that other part of my painting. Maybe I'll add this green. And I could stop there and it would even be enough. I'm gonna do a little bit more, and I'm going to add some color on top to make like a sandwich. I'm going to add more color and I'm going to layer it, okay? Maybe I will add some pink on top of my yellow, just like that. And when you are making your painting, you can make all the choices that you want about what colors you want to use, okay? And I like to layer my colors of one color on top of another. Maybe I'll even put one more color on top of this pink. I'll add some red. Okay? Now, one trick that I have sometimes is to tape part of my picture, and if I put my tape on it like this, then I can paint in the middle and take off the tape, and then I have a nice frame on what I made. Okay? The other way of doing this is with markers. So I can use my markers, and if my paper's too big, I could always cut it in half. I'm going to start with green. Never try and make my pictures perfect. Pictures aren't perfect. They're like people. Nobody's perfect, and no picture is perfect. And that's okay. I'm gonna add another color there. Maybe I'll add some gray to this painting. And then I'm going to layer my colors. I'm going to put a color on top of my green, and I'm going to put a color on top of my gray. So maybe on top of my green, I'll put some blue. Maybe I won't put any color on top of my gray. I think I might just leave it just like that. Now, one thing I wanted to show you was that we can also make adaptive paintbrushes, okay? And they're pretty easy to make, okay? This is one that I made by taking the handle from a milk jug and cutting it out. And then in the opening of the handle, I can tuck this paintbrush in, and then I can hold it so that it's easier to paint, okay? And I'll give you some more information on how we do that with this video, okay? I will see you at our Zoom call on Thursday, and I hope you have a nice week at home with your family and with your teachers and your friends. Goodbye. It's been a pleasure meeting with you and talking with you. See you soon.